Okay. Got 2 viewers in this bitch. Oh wait, they're both me, aren't they? They are. Congrats on hitting 100 subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's pretty epic. It took like, you know, a good like 2 years though. I think that's why a lot of people I don't know. I can't fucking think. I'm trying to do like 8 things right now. But thank you, ULFY. I don't know how to say Ulfie. Fuck me. Is it showing my screen right now? How do I fucking... Oh shit, I got this a recommended? That's wild. That is actually wild. That is insane. Especially because I've got like 1 person in here. So the fact that it got recommended is pretty cool. I'm probably just going to run up some Minecraft because I don't have many people in here. I can't talk to nobody. So I'm going to run up some Minecraft. Yeah, I'm just going to run up Minecraft. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know if you like looked at what's going on in my channel and all, but I make political videos, so I might alienate you if you don't agree with my politics. But I'm just, I hit 100 subs, so I just figured I'd stream. I've been promoting it on my Instagram, but my Instagram it's not popping, you know? But I've been wanting to fix my base for a while, so I'll just do that. I need sandstone. Oh yeah, maybe you've watched one of the which one of the videos would you have watched? Was it the most recent one? Because that's the one that got the most views for sure. The solar sands video. A lot of people did not seem to understand what I was trying to say with that video. God, yeah, I hate this part of the base. It doesn't fit at all. I keep thinking about it. I have nightmares about this, that I even built this stupid fucking tower. I'm gonna make it a tower still. I'm just gonna fit it to the aesthetic of the build. Because there's just too many logs. Yeah, the most recent one. That's the one that popped off, so that's what I figured. It was either that one or like probably the first one. Maybe the Yay video. If I'm to suggest one of my own videos to you though, I'd watch the Yay one out of any of my videos. The one I'm probably the most proud of. But yeah, the recent one popped off. I have no I have no idea why. It was like one of my most like low effort videos. You can see I just put a bunch of B-roll of like cherry blossom trees and shit. But yeah, don't know why that one blew up. Got a lot of hate on it. People fucking hated that video. It's whatever. I don't give a shit. Got me up to 100 subs. I was sitting at 68, and enough people liked it to subscribe, so... You get better than me, lol. Not gonna lie. You get better than me, not gonna lie. Like, I'm better than you at Minecraft? Or just, like, views and subscribers or something. Oh, views. Yeah. Yeah. What kind of content you make? Is it solar sand stuff? Because I'm wondering why that video would have gotten recommended to you. I don't know why it got recommended to so many people. I'm better than you on Minecraft? Yeah, look, I'm not going to stroke my own ego, but I'm pretty good. At least at building, I'd like to think. Yeah, what kind of videos do you make? Uh-oh. I don't know why I didn't come up here to begin with. make gaming content, and I got 10K subs, and I got 10 times more subs than you, and you get more views than me. Dude, that's just how it fucking is. I don't know. I've had like multiple channels before. I've also seen other channels where they have like a shit ton of subs and then like nobody views the shit. Yeah, but with me it's like I'll get hundreds of views on every video. Like I don't have a single video under 100 views, but yet I just hit 100 subs. But also most of the views I get are hate. So, you know, it's different. With gaming it's so different. With political videos, so much of it is outrage. And I'm not even trying to. It just people fucking hate me. Yeah. I have a gaming channel. And it was... I didn't actually get many subs, but a similar story. Not a lot of views. Maybe I should have done more Minecraft stuff. I've been thinking about uploading it to a more... I did a stream yesterday. I'm starting to stream the Walking Dead Telltale series. Only because my friend wanted me to. It's nice to get some videos up on the channel for once, though. Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like if you don't have some kind of specific series with gaming, or like a very specific like personality to return to... But even then, like, most personalities that people are attracted to are, like, streaming personalities. Personalities you can, like, interact with while the, like, content's being made. I think gaming on YouTube, at least in the way it used to be, has kind of taken a dip off. I don't know what your gaming content looks like, so I can't speak on why it is or isn't successful, but I'll definitely check out your account, ULFY, for sure. But yeah, that was my problem with my gaming channels. I had like one person that wasn't one of my friends that would actually watch every one of my videos, and he would like comment on them and stuff. It was pretty cool. He was really nice. But yeah, that's it. Gaming videos are a struggle. Play R6. Oh, Rainbow Six? Hell yeah. Which has a set few creators, so it's harder to get views. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, because, I mean, there's definitely, like, a few, like, specific close-knit groups with R6. In any older game, it's going to be, at least in my opinion, it's probably harder to solidify yourself in that. You know, it's not like those creators that blow up off, like, games that are starting to blow up. I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about gaming content, obviously, because if I did, maybe my channel would have done better. But one of my friends from high school, he had some like shitty PlayStation recorded gaming video. Fuck, R6 videos. God damn it, I have too much shit on me. I am not thinking. I'm like trying to do so many things at once right now. My ADHD is killing me. Do you watch certain people on R6? I mean, the only people I can really think of are like Grizzy's group, like Grizzy, fucking McNasty, Tuxbird, that group. I think there's others. I know my older brother watches a lot of that shit. But I can't say I know all about it myself. I usually get recommended Robot Roy, or Evan, but I try and find some others. Who's Evan? Is that his name? Just Evan? That's fucking awesome. Shit. I don't need all this stone shit. Fuck. Damn, I guess I really don't know shit about the R6 community. I just know my friend from high school. He wasn't that good. He's pretty good at the PlayStation version, though. He'd wipe on fucking PlayStation. Keep misspelling stuff. Just let me copy and paste their names because they are two decently large creators. Also, the second was Evan Braddock. Evan Braddock. Evan Braddock. I don't think I know the name. I guess I really don't know anything about. I'll look it up though. Yeah, sorry, my shit does that one. Evan Braddock. Here, I'll pull it up right here. I'm kind of terrified to show my shit on screen, but Evan Braddock. Oh, what the fuck? What a shitty, like... Damn! That's wild that he's, like, this big and he's... Yo, in these thumbnails! I mean, I'm not saying that fucking, this shit's bad, but... It's wild that he blew up. I mean, it's simple, I guess. Yeah. Nice desktop. Thank you. Oh, just the background? I've had this as my background for, like... fucking years, man. I fucking love it. But yeah, let me look up UF. Oh shit, I'm spelling it wrong. Okay, there you go. Let me check out your. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I think the main thing you're missing out on is your thumbnail game. I think your thumbnail game's lacking. That's really all. I mean, I haven't watched the videos, but I'm guessing if you've got 1.15K subscribers, I bet it's the thumbnails. You got an American flag in the background? Are you a patriot? What's up? I couldn't even see it on your profile picture. You a patriot? What's up with the American flag? I'm curious. I don't know why I have an American flag. I mean, it definitely fits the military aesthetic, but yeah, I mean, I would just say that, like, I mean, I'm as an anarchist, I'm a bit turned off by the American flag. That's first of all for me. I'd also say that, like, I don't think any of the artwork you have really tells me what I'm going to be getting, you know? I don't know. Like, I think just because, like, up here, your profile picture and your, what is this called? What the fuck? Background? What is that called? But, yeah, I would just say that if you just make these kind of fit better to, like, like, I don't want to stroke my own ego, but I mean, it took me a little bit, but I started to figure out the art game a little bit. I think my thumbnails and my art is pretty good. I think that's one of the main reasons I get views. That and the outrage, the banner. Okay, thanks guys. But yeah, I would say if you just switch up the banner and the profile picture and you get it just like, I don't know, because this doesn't tell me much. Like, if I see this, I'm like, okay, yeah, these are war-centric gaming videos, but it doesn't tell me anything about you. And then it just says, I'm a small YouTuber here to make content. It's like, that's a lot of people. Yeah, my thumbnails are on point. I know. I'm pretty good at them. But that and the titles of the videos. Look, I'm guessing if you have 1.15K, especially with these views, I'm guessing if you have 1.15K, you probably have good videos. My guess would be that they're pretty good. Because if people are subscribing that much, but only watching these, like you said earlier in chat, they're not coming back. And I think one of the main things is they're probably you know, they probably watch one video. They're like, okay, that's worthy of a subscribe and maybe a like and a comment. But then after that, they keep seeing these thumbnails, and I don't think they're getting pulled back in. Also, it seems like Valorant is your bigger thing. But if you want to do R6, that's up to you. Do what makes you happy. But I would just say you got to work on the art. Yeah, the art is the main thing. God, I don't know. Because here, I'll show you guys my old YouTube, so that you guys can get an idea of like what my thumbnails and shit used to look like. They weren't great. And I think what was clear is I didn't have a clear personality or anything. And so it just kind of never went anywhere. Here. So this is my old gaming channel. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is my old gaming channel. Well, what were you guys saying in chat? I need to go back to Valorant. You don't have to do Valorant. If Valorant makes you happy, yeah, but you could probably one man that too. If you don't necessarily need a friend, and you can make friends online playing games. But yeah, and then you can do this, be yourself, and tap into your uniqueness. Yeah, exactly. No, Necromancer Sloth has it down. You just have to tap into what makes you you. But if you look at my old stuff, now I would say that the thumbnails are decent. Like, they're okay. I think I've definitely gotten way better, but they're okay. I had a friend make this one. I think it makes it look shitty, which I think is hilarious. But like, it's also completely inconsistent. Like, you have a Minecraft video, then a how to play guitar, it's a joke video, but still, then Discord pranks, then a fucking fake Mark Rober video, and then a music video. Too Mad, I think, is up to some shit, but and then I have a video where I just like splice up an old video, then an anime kind of thing. Like, none of this is the same. And I think that's one of the main reasons I didn't go anywhere with subs, is because even though, you know, I'd get decent views, not great, but I'd get okay views, I just think people didn't have a reason to come back. The old ones are good, new ones are great. Thanks, Necromancer Sloth, love you. But yeah, I think the art is really, it's important. With me on my old channel, the art was okay, but I don't think it was, I think it was my content that was the issue. With you, I'm not sure about the content. I haven't watched it. Editing is definitely something you should always work on. Mine's, you know, still lackluster. It's always something I'm striving to do better at, but the art is the main thing. Here, but I'll watch this one. It's got 1 view.
We have to try harder.
So I'm guessing you're playing this with friends. This isn't just you guys talking. Your editing sucks? Man, I would just... You just gotta keep working on it. I mean, I understand the wanting to hire an editor. Yeah, you could do that, get a new mic that way. Or you could also just like... I have a Shure SM7B. It's a super expensive mic, and like I'm like privileged to have it and everything. But like I got it like for a decent price because someone thought it like something was wrong with it, and like I've had pretty minimal issues with it. I got it for like 270 when it usually is like 400. So you just have to like keep your eye out. You have to figure out the mics that are worth getting, and try and keep your eye out for like, you know, when they're cheap. That's what I do, at least. Or what I did. And I had a decent bit of money because of something I don't feel like getting into. But yeah, my audio quality is dreamy. Oh, this got age restricted? That's probably why it has 1 view. Oh yeah, age restricted video. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on the editing front. Just the only thing is, I don't think mic quality is fine. I really do. Like for me, I do voiceovers, and I think that's why I focus so heavy on I think that's why I focused on getting a good mic. But with you, you're doing gaming videos. There are so many good gaming videos that have shitty mic quality. I mean, even take Schlatt. Now he had a good mic. I don't know if you guys know who Jay Schlatt is, but he had a good mic and all. This is Jay Schlatt.
If you want to max,
but he got big making Minecraft videos, and one of the biggest things he did was he would do like this shitty mic thing where he would like turn on his webcam mic and it was really bad, and it added to the comedy of his videos. I think you just have to capitalize on like the bad quality, you know? Because like if you edit around it, it'll still be fine. Yeah, I wouldn't focus too much because I'm guessing you don't have the money to get a new mic. So I would just focus on editing. And I know, look, I'm not going to act like your editing is like super awesome. But like, fuck, if I could show you guys one of my old videos. Here, I'll show you guys one of my old videos. Editing is just something you have to... Yeah, Turtle Beach headset. See, I used to use Astros in all my old videos. I bet I can fucking find Astro quality in this. Wait. Here, look.
Awaits you at the top. I'm gonna get that prize.
See, that audio quality is not that great. Now my editing still was bad. Like you can look. This is my first time ever trying to do subtitles, and you can tell that it's like, you know. What's up, Biscuit Gaming? We've got this guy ULFY in chat. He joined, and we're just like checking out his channel. He was telling me that I'm saying he. I actually don't know your pronouns, but better than your editing, dude. It just takes practice. This was like my 11th video, and with each video, my main focus was on editing. That's what I've been focusing on pretty much the entire time I've been making videos. Yeah, practice makes perfect, like Necromancer Sloth says. And there's plenty of big YouTubers now who got big without the editing being perfect. You just got to edit around the jokes. Like, I think the main thing is... So I have all that subtitle shit, but you don't need that. The main thing is watching your videos. A lot of the thing... It's like, when people watch videos, I feel like they're looking... Or at least specifically like this... they're going to be looking for those sound bites, and if you don't edit around them and splice them together in a cohesive way, or even make me like focus on where the sound bites are, then the focus gets lost, and I think that's why people don't really like keep attention and stuff. Oh, you want a good free editing software? There's fucking DaVinci Resolve. That's what I used for so long, and then I borrowed Premiere Pro. But if you don't have that, DaVinci Resolve is a great software. I used this forever. It's like actually like a really good software, and I would say it's really good for beginners. What are you using currently? That isn't, if it's not DaVinci, or like, what are you using? Yeah, like Biscuit Gaming said, DaVinci's good. I mean, you can do pretty much everything I do with my videos. You could 100% do with DaVinci. I think the only thing is just like Premiere is just like slightly easier to use, but DaVinci's, it's still really good for beginners and everything. I would say DaVinci's better for beginners than Premiere. But yeah, all of these videos I can make with DaVinci. In fact, I'm pretty sure I made my first few with DaVinci, I'm pretty sure all the way up until this one, I made videos with DaVinci. Yeah, see, if you're trying to edit with online editors, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if you're recording these on your computer, I'd use DaVinci. I mean, if you have bad software, I can see like DaVinci might not run the greatest. But I used to edit these videos. I used to edit these videos on a shit box. And I really do think you got to start somewhere with like editing. And I think DaVinci is going to be great. It's going to crash all the time. You have to save every 2 seconds after every single edit you do, but I think it's worth it. I would get DaVinci Resolve. And you can really learn a lot of different tricks and just pay attention to what other people do. Oh shit, yeah, 101 subs. Thanks for subscribing. Also, are you he, him? I kept saying he, him. I don't want to just like assume shit like that. I just got that vibe, but it's not up to me to decide the vibe. Yeah, get DaVinci. I don't know how big it is, though. I'm not sure how big it is. Yeah, he, him. Okay. Yeah, so get DaVinci, and there are cheap softwares to make thumbnails and shit. I don't remember what Pixlr. This is what I used to make all mine on. So you just like fucking just use. Oh shit, I haven't used it in a long time because I use Affinity Photo now. It's like a cheaper Photoshop. I got it for like $40, $70. That's one of those. It's been a while since I got it. It might be more expensive now. But yeah, you can use this. I think Pixlr E is the one. I don't want to. Here, wait. Yeah, I don't want to show you any one of my files. So, 1 second. Yeah, the main problem I have with thumbnails is finding the image I need to put on it to make it look good. Yeah, I think part of that has to do with the imagination that comes from the titles too, though. Because, you know, it's like Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox is unhinged, also a comeback. So then, like, I don't know. Here, I mean... So what I would do is take a frame from the video. I will. Try to set it so that. Do I have this on low or okay? Yeah, I have it on low. So I would maybe the comeback. Let me get some good frames. Because getting a good frame as the basis of what you're doing is a good idea with these kinds of videos. I mean, maybe you can just do the teabag. Well, let's go back to the teabag. Here, I'll just... And then let me boot this up. So this is what I use, but you can use whatever. But I would pull up this. Here, you got your frame. Yeah, pull up the frame. Here. Then you could, like, I mean, you could keep it basic for a while, you know? Let me look something up. Yeah, thumbnails, I think they're hard to get down, but you know, and I don't have them down yet. I mean, I'm pretty good, but I'm not like where I want to be necessarily. But here, the anime running effect, you know, you could do anything. You got to be a little creative with it. But then once you get it down, you got it down, you know. Fuck, I'm trying to find one for you. 1 second. Transparent. So what you want to do with this is... Oh, shit, that's not the right one. What you want to do is... You want to... Fuck me. I lost it. How the fuck did... Okay, yeah. This is what I was thinking. Like, you just, like, pull up this. Then you're going to want to transparent... Or not an animated GIF. God damn it. Transparent. You would usually have to save it. Most applications don't let you just copy it. But, look, then you got that. You're going to want it either white or black. Let's do white. It seems to contrast better. Then I would, you really want, you want this character to pop. This would just be if you use this frame, right? So if you would want to use this frame, then you want this character to pop. So you freehand select, because the lines would be smoother. But see, you can't do all this on Pixlr. Sometimes the nicer software really helps. But, oh shit, why did it do that? No, let's do this. Is that going to work? Why is it doing that? Is it because I have the feather on? Yeah, that's why. That is why. Yeah, so here we go. And then boom, boom, bing, bing. Get it down, get it down. Okay, and then with this one, you can refine it. You can select the border size, smooth it out if you want even, and then feather it just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Turn off ramp. No, keep ramp back up. Yeah, and then you apply that. Oh, fuck. Wait, how do I do opposite? Yeah, subtract. Okay, and then look. Okay, actually, it's the same thing, but copy the image. Then you got that. See, if you delete the background now you have this guy. Then you make him bigger. Right? You're going to want to make him bigger, make him pop more, and add a glow or some kind of shadow or something. And then maybe you even want to grab this. Now this is quick. I usually do not go this fast with my edits, but I'm just showing you real quick what you can do. Fuck. God damn it. Why won't... Oh, add. That's why. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Subtract all that. And then do the same thing. Copy, paste, and then mask. All this is way too fast for you to understand, probably. I'm just trying to run through it real quick so you get an idea. Outer glow. Oh, shit. Yeah, look. And then, look, a little red thing around it. It accidentally did this all around here, which you don't... Maybe you want. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. But look, now you have a decent idea. It's like... Look at this moment. Look at this interesting moment, you know? Now, this isn't like a top tier thumbnail or anything, but it's like you get an idea for what might go on in this video, and then you want your editing to reflect this too. You want there to be little moments to grab. You want to make sure that the audio's loud enough for the person to hear it, and if not, if someone gets buried in the mix but that's where the joke is, you want to add text so that they see it. But look, you have this, you can add the thumbnail. You don't always just put the title. If the title is 1v1 deathmatch on Xbox, it's not going to look as good to have that up here. It's not gonna be as good to have that up there. See, look, it just doesn't. I mean, we can even. I'll even like show you impact, white, add the outline. I mean, it like that's a thumbnail for sure. That's a thumbnail. But then, if you just like kept it more interesting, you know, added some like dumb text and pointed it, you know, I'm just gonna say so fucked, but obviously you can't put that in a thumbnail. Or, you know, oh shit, oh fuck, and then you add a little arrow, or you just make it clear that that's what this guy is thinking, you know, fuck. Yeah, put that here. But yeah, oh shit, oh fuck. Make it like yellow. Make it pop. Whatever color it is, it's got to pop, right? So usually yellow and red. But since the whole like outline's red, we'll do yellow. And since he's like kind of got a green outline. Oh shit, oh fuck. You want it to pop, but you don't want it to pop like way too much. And then outer shadow for sure. And then look, if we just remove this, that's like decent, right? This kind of almost gets in the way. Because you want, I mean, this is dumb, but like, you know, like killing noobs, like anything else would be more interesting than saying exactly what it is you're doing. Or you could do like the comeback, because you said like that was part of it, right? The comeback. So like the comeback. Oh shit. You're gonna want to lock some of these in place. Let me lock. Anything else? I mean, that's probably too much, but still, you get the idea. You want to show what the video is. That's what I would do, for sure. You know, this is a lot, but you know, whatever. If you want me to send this to you, I can. But yeah, I would just focus on doing things like this. That's what I would do. Because if we look back at your channel, Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox is unhinged, also a comeback. It's just kind of like look at the difference. If I export this here, I'm not going to export this for everyone to see because then you guys will see my files. So 1 second. Export. Yeah, and then just look at the difference. Which one do you think you would click on? You know, like which one of these do you think you would click on? Do you think you would click on this one that says from bottom fragger to top? Or do you think you just click on this one? I mean, to be honest, I probably wouldn't click on either. I made this really quickly, and I'm not really interested in Rainbow Six content. Yeah. And your editing just needs to reflect that. That's all. If you want me to send this to you, I can. I don't know how I would. But yeah, that's what I'd do. Oh shit, I didn't die in Minecraft, did I? I was kind of sitting there a while. Oh my god. Holy shit, I was like, a phantom could have killed me easily. I definitely have ADHD. I'm like undiagnosed, but I definitely have that. Oh fuck. I definitely have ADHD. But yeah, it's a skill for sure. I mean, I couldn't have done that back when I was making my fucking Minecraft videos and shit. And also, yeah, diagnoses are for chumps. That is so real. Fuck a psychiatrist and fuck paying like a shit ton of money to get diagnosed, especially when I don't have health insurance. It's a skill. I've been making YouTube videos since 2014. So like 9 years, and I've just learned it at this point. Not everyone, you know, there's like a certain set of capabilities or whatever that everyone's born with, and that you're raised with, and that you gain or whatever. Oh my fucking god! You could if you wanted to, but now I know what I need to do, and I'm definitely going to try to work on my thumbnails and editing. Yeah, I definitely would. I guess the editing is going to be a more complicated one because every video is different. Thumbnails are more of a science than they are an art, to be honest. But editing, it's going to be up to you, and it's like at the end of the day, you just got to make it. You got to get. First of all, you have 30-minute videos where it's largely unedited. If you use DaVinci, it'll be better. But you have largely unedited videos, and you're not like, I mean, editing them to like a greater degree. You're not adding text to bring out the funny parts of what you guys are saying. I mean, there should be a level of intention to everything you do when you edit, and it's not coming through when you have a 30-minute, largely unedited gaming session, you know, and that kind of stuff just doesn't, I don't think it just doesn't do as well as it used to, unless it was like a streaming VOD. But with a streaming VOD, you would have to have better audio quality. And when it comes to like making YouTube videos, you know, you have more freedom in a sense, because after it's all recorded, you can go back and god damn it, I can't fucking parkour worth a shit. God! Yeah, just, I don't know. I mean, again, I only have 100 subs. This is my 100 subs, and I'm fucking lecturing you, and you have 1.15k. Look, I think it's just, I don't know, man. Feels weird. Now that I'm thinking about how I'm lecturing you, it feels weird. Better mic? Yeah, I mean, you could. If you have trouble using Pixlr, if you have trouble using Pixlr and all that, I might focus on trying to get a better photo editing software or something, or you can get them for free. I don't know if I can outline how you do that on stream. I don't know if I'll get in trouble. So I'm not going to. But there is this thing that you shouldn't do called torrenting. And if you do that, which is illegal and you shouldn't do it, here, let me get a sign. I don't think the mic is the main issue. That editing might be a better investment for time and effort. Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, there's this thing called torrenting that you definitely should use this for. Now, I don't advocate you do it, but you can get softwares by using that. And if you wanted to get a better photo editor for your thumbnails, if Pixlr doesn't work too well, then that's important. And an editing software, Premiere Pro, if DaVinci's maybe not running too well on your computer, Premiere Pro is probably going to run better. So yeah, I would just I wouldn't focus on a mic. I just want a better mic because my own voice I hate. I'm sorry, but a mic is not going to fix that. I have to listen to my voice every single day, and or not every single day, but every time I make a video, I have to sit and listen to my voice the whole time, and it hasn't changed. It doesn't peak as much. You know, like my old Minecraft YouTube videos, I used to scream a lot, and the peaking was really annoying, which I don't have to hear that anymore, but the sound of your voice won't change all that much with a mic. You like my voice? Thank you, thank you. I've been told that by now a few people, which I don't understand. I actually despise it, but I'm not trying to be all timid, like, oh no, it's so bad, but thank you, thank you. I think the mic does me a lot of good. I'll also say I benefited. My voice does sound. Thanks. I did benefit at the start of like these videos on Pinarchives. I benefited from. I had a friend who had a better mic than me, so like I used that. It was a little tripod mic, and like, see, you can get a decent mic for pretty cheap. I wouldn't worry about getting like this kind of mic, like a voiceover mic, or even like a high quality like music production mic. You just need a decent one that you use separate from your gaming headset, or that you use in conjunction with. You know, I use my mic when I talk to people on Discord, so that's what I would do. Is if you do get a mic, just get a cheaper one. You can get one under 100. That's good. Tripod mics, USB tripod mics are decent. You know, you could fucking get the Yeti or whatever. What are they called? The Yetis? I think they're Yetis. I don't know what brand it is. Fucking blue? The Blue Yeti. Yeah, the blue microphones. There are cheap USB mics that'll be fine. But again, I would focus more on editing. Get DaVinci Resolve. Work on that. I have a question for everyone that's still sticking around. What do you guys think of this build? I like it. I definitely like the inside. I think it's awesome. It's supposed to be... I'm going to have you guys guess what it is. Yeah, work on editing and thumbnails. That's the main work you need to be putting in. At least that's what I've done. And I think that's what I care most, or what I pay attention to most in other YouTubers. But yeah, what do you guys think of this build, and what do you think it is? Because, your best build was a dirt home? Look, there are some good-looking dirt homes. Fucking Mumbo Jumbo on the Hermitcraft server, he made a dirt hut at the beginning of the server, and it actually kind of looked kind of cool. I'm pretty sure he had a chimney and everything. But yeah, what do you think this is, though? I mean, it might look decent, but what do you think it is? Forgot the name. Okay. Shit, I ate spaghetti a second ago, but I'm still fucking hungies. Oh, fuck. Here, just to give you an idea of what I'm going for, I'll actually go inside the building. What does it look like? It's not done, but I'm just curious. It's one of my biggest issues with my building is like, or not just this building, but like my building in general, is that like sometimes I'm just like, does this even look like what I'm going for? I mean, the like aesthetics might be decent, but it does remind me of like a Viking or Indian building, but a lot bigger. The books remind me of a library. Yeah, so it is a library, and the roof is very Viking. So I'll give it to you. Yeah, maybe my shit does look somewhat cohesive. Also, I should state as an anarchist that success on YouTube is not everything. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Obviously, in this world, we need money to survive, and the idea of doing that with YouTube is alluring. It's a nice idea, but you know, it's probably not as good as most of us hope it is. And, you know, at the end of the day, once you make it a job, it's a job. And as an anarchist, I believe we should be focusing more on mutual aid, community care, things of that nature. But, you know, I really don't want to have to work a job at the same time, like a conventional job, which I am trying to get right now. I just like, nobody fucking hires. Yeah, I mostly do YouTube for fun, and getting paid is another thing. Yeah, I mean, sure. I feel like most people who upload YouTube videos at this point do it for a sense of like, in large part for the hope that it will go somewhere. Now, whether or not your yearning for that is monetary, you know, I'm not going to say that like everyone does it to get paid, but there's definitely something in it, you know, like maybe social acceptance, definitely the money. A lot of people want the money. Because, you know, I'm not going to sit here and act like I do YouTube purely because I just like it. You know, part of me wants to spread my propaganda. And then another part of me hopes that this does well enough that I can continue to do it. You know, like make it the thing I do. And there is a level of wanting social acceptance in there, for sure. Among anarchists, but still. Your propaganda helps people find and build community and aids them in unlearning all the horrible and oppressive systems they've been brought up in. I love and appreciate your propaganda. Thank you so much, Necromancer Sloth. Your name is a little hard for me to say. I don't know if I have a lisp or something, but that shit is tripping me up. But I'll just call you Sloth, or maybe Necro. I don't want to say Necro. I'll call you Sloth. Thank you, Sloth. That one's hard to say too. But yeah, I appreciate it. Sometimes it does feel like I'm not doing enough, and I tried at one point. I'm not going to outline what it is I tried to do, but it went south, and I haven't done much since. It was like right after I made the Yay video, or after I made the Andrew Callahan video. I'll just say I tried to get out to Atlanta to join the Stop Cop City thing, and in trying to get there, I got caught up in a winter storm, and it was not epic. I was not having a great time, and so I came back home, and I've low-key been scared to even like go outside since then. So I'm trying, but you know, it takes a lot, and yeah, you know, I've been focusing a bit on this. And then for a while I had to live with my little brother, so I was not active on YouTube, you know, ever since that that last video I uploaded. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. I think propaganda's fine. I have no issue with it. I think anarchists should focus more on like trying to get things done in their own area. And I think, you know, I lack in that area sometimes, but I think the propaganda is good. For sure. I mean, I definitely don't hold anything against anarchists who do this on YouTube, so I don't know why I have to be so against myself for doing it. But I guess that's just the nature of it. Heavy self-criticism. It's one of the biggest things with doing YouTube and stuff is a lot of the time I feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not a good enough anarchist. But unlearning it's important for sure. Okay, I should be trying better with this. I don't know what I'm doing. It's good to be critical in all your thinking. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a healthy dose of self-criticism is good, especially when we're talking about politics. I think it's really important to stay on top of your shit, because very easily I could spread some misinformation. You know, like just take the COVID shit back in the day. I followed a lot of anarchists who were, because I don't know if you know this, Sloth, but back before this channel, or technically during the first few videos, I ran a YouTube account, or sorry, an Instagram account with like a little over 1,000. I think I had like 1,100 followers, and I followed a lot of people back then that were like with the COVID vaccine were really skeptical. And it kind of started to rub off on me a little bit, and I didn't like post any anti-vaccine stuff, but I was definitely buying into it. So it's good to be critical of your thinking, and I'm glad I never just like came out and was like, yeah, the COVID vaccine is gonna kill you. But of course, some of the anarchists I saw saying that weren't the most credible anyway. I mean, at this, like, literally one of the main people I'm thinking of right now went on to like become an authoritarian, but like in a really weird way. He's like a vocal authoritarian. He just thinks that authoritarian, like almost like he just believes in the political compass, and he's just like, yeah, I'm an authoritarian now. It's like, what? You're fucking what? Almost no authoritarian ideology is just going to come out the gate and be like, yeah, authoritarianism is actually amazing, except for like fascism. But he was like still considered himself on the left. You know, he's like a tanky. I don't typically see tankies actually call themselves authoritarians. So it was weird. And yeah, he's not exactly the most credible source of information, so I don't know why I was trusting him with COVID information. Okay, so with this build, I'm trying to... Oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to, like, do an effect, I guess, with the sandstone where it looks like it goes up from being more destroyed up to more together. I've seen some like Minecraft. Pretty much all of my saved videos on Instagram now are just like reels of people doing Minecraft builds, and I've noticed recently way more now in builds. I've seen people they kind of transition the blocks upward, so they'll go for like more destroyed up to more together, or they'll like change the colors. They'll like do a nice gradient. Looks really cool, and I've never considered doing it in my own builds. But now I kind of want to try it. So I'm going to try it with this part of the build, see if it's worth it. I don't know. Seems nice. Thank you. I mean, it's not much right now, but yeah. Fuck. So what are your politics, Ulfie? Is that how I say it, Ulfie? I don't want to keep saying ULFY. What do you believe in politically? That's how I say it, Ulfi? Okay. Damn, now I feel bad for saying ULFY all these times. But yeah, what are your politics, Ulfi? I'm curious. I mean, you've got the American flag in your background. And I'm not too fond of the American flag. Don't feel bad. A lot of people say ULFY, even I say it sometimes. Yeah, that's real. My old channel, it says LibSocks now, but it used to be called Kiyu, Kiyu, and everyone said Kiyu. So I just got to a point where I was like, fuck, maybe it is Kiyu. Oh, wait, no, I think it was the other way around. Yeah, see, I don't even fucking remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I thought it was Kiyu, because it's King Yummy, like my name is here, Kiyu. But yeah, I started to say Caillou too, because I was like, fuck it, it fucking rolls off the tongue better. Okay, I guess it looks decent. I mean, I'm not a very political person. Okay. Okay. What did you think of the Solar Sands video? You don't remember it? Because if you're not a very political person, I wouldn't doubt you actually were one of the people that despised that video, to be honest. I really, even political people were annoyed with me for that video. But what are your positions on America? You maybe you don't have set in stone like a political identity, but what are your positions on America, just as a country, as an institution? What do you think? I watched all of it and somehow forgot what happened in it. That's fair. I hate politics, but it doesn't mean I'm unaffected by them. Quite the opposite. That's real. I fucking love politics, I gotta be honest. I've been like super political since I was a little kid. I remember like being like what, 6 or 7 years old and being like, yeah, I'm a Democrat. And like, it's just like, who fucking cares? You're 6 years old. You don't know. I didn't even know the difference. I just knew that Republicans were racist. I probably enjoyed it if I watched all of it. Yeah, maybe. What do you think about Solar Sands? I like Solar Sands, but I'm just wondering. I wonder if like maybe that's why you got it suggested. It's like you're a fan of Solar Sands or something. Yeah, when I was a little kid, I remember one time specifically, I was on the way to school with my mom and my little brother, or I guess it was with one of my older siblings, and I remember he was like, he just like started acting like he was a Republican out of nowhere just because our mom was a liberal, and so I owned him in quotations by saying, because he was like, Democrats are literally jackasses, because it was like the donkey is their symbol. And then I was like, yeah, well, the elephants are scared of the littlest things. And then like my mom acted like I completely owned him in that debate, quote unquote. And yeah, earliest political memory of mine, to be honest. And then arguing with kids at school about whether or not gay people were allowed to exist, because it was just outrageous in my little kid head that anyone would not like gay people. But yeah, Wolfie, what are your opinions on Solar Sands? Oh, I kind of remember it. I never even knew Solar Sands was when I watched it. Damn, so why did it get suggested? I'm like really curious how that video blew up. I'm like really, because no one in the comments seemed to be like, oh, you're right, Sloth. It is outrageous. I'm not acting like it isn't. I didn't mean to make it seem like, yeah, it just seemed back then like it was outrageous, but it's totally fine, actually. No, it's outrageous. Not liking gay people is fucking sus. Not just sus, it's fucked. You kind of remember, I am curious how that video got so big, because I was hoping that you would confirm for me what it was that caused it to blow up. Maybe it was just the thumbnail. Maybe people just were like, uh-oh, here's some outrage to click on, which I really wasn't trying to make it that way. I mean, even the title is unreasonably late. Like, it was like what is it called? I don't know. Like, I was aware of the fact that it was a bit odd, you know? Like, it's just that I saw the video and I had something to say about it. A lot of comments, I even had one comment from an anarchist saying that I actually made decent points, but it was just the wrong media to choose to talk about. And, like, I don't doubt that, but, like, I spend almost all of my time on YouTube. And when people start talking about things and they say things I really don't like, I just get this urge to talk about it. It's the only reason I did it. It wasn't like Solar Sands was like the epitome of ableism and anti-indigenous talking points. I just, I saw it and I kind of got a bad vibe from it. But yeah, Ulfie, you haven't answered, what is your opinion on America? I feel like you're kind of dodging it, but I'd like your answer. I'm not going to be hostile. If you want to have a debate, I'll debate you. I think I watched Solar Sands once, but that was years ago. But I don't usually watch any political or commentary videos. Mostly just R6 and other shooters. Damn, maybe my thumbnail was that good. Because a lot of people clicked on that video. I'm not desperate for debate. Oh, Mel, are you the anarchist that said that? What's up? Cool. Yeah. Were you the one that mentioned Dune specifically? I've never watched or read Dune, so I don't know anything about it. Also, I'm not desperate for debate. I want to keep the stream interesting. You know, I don't want to just be talking playing Minecraft. I don't feel like I'm interesting enough to keep that going. That was someone else? Okay, well then maybe you were just... There was definitely someone who was like, I'm an anarchist, but I think that this was just the wrong media. Maybe that was you. I had like 200 comments on that video. I can't remember them all. But yeah, what was it? What do you want to fucking... I mean, you don't have to word vomit or anything, but... Do you still think it was the wrong media? Do you think that I should focus on different media or whatever? Do you want to debate? I'll debate you. Come on, guys. I gotta be the next Vosh. The anarchist destiny. Because Vosh is not an anarchist. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this middle thing. I kind of do, yeah. But okay. Did you think the points I made were false? I mean, I just like, the only thing that I felt like it definitely was a weird media to start talking about that with, but I just felt like what I said was valid at least, and I definitely wasn't trying to target Solar Sands. So I'm curious, what about it? I mean, sure, different media would be more effective, but I don't know. I don't think it was a bad idea. I mean, maybe it was a bad idea. Pretty much all of the views on that were hate. All the comments were, for sure. Not at all. I definitely agree with what you were saying. Okay, yeah. Good, because that's what I need. I need approval. That's all I need. I got really surprised that the video went in that direction, honestly. Like how so? Like you just got surprised that... Yeah, I'm curious. Like, what does that mean? What the fuck? Where should I put this? I guess I can put it like right here. I wasn't expecting anarchism from this random video in my recommended, but it was a nice coincidence. That's real. Hell yeah. What kind of anarchist are you? Or are you just an anarchist? I do ask because, I mean, I would just consider myself an anarchist. Probably a post-civ anarcho-communist. But I prefer the black flag to any other. You made a comment, Ulfie? What was the comment? Did you shit on me, Ulfie? Ulfie, did you shit on me? Friendship ruined if you fucking shit on me. Yeah, no adjectives, that's real. What did you say, Ulfie? I can pull it up. Yeah, you know what? I'll pull it up. I can do it right now. Let's see what Ulfie said, guys. Here, I'm looking for it. Oh, you were the one that said that. Oh yeah, I just realized that you had 82 subs, but your video was nicely edited and have a good mic. So I thought, okay, yeah, I liked that comment. Uh-oh, what happened here? Am I in my suggested now? Oh, god damn it. I just had the comment pulled up. Shit. Okay, here it is. Yeah. Oh, and here I corrected that person. Yeah, just realized that you had 82 subs your video, nicely edited, good mic. So I thought you had like... Damn, so you're that person. Okay. Interesting. Also, for anyone who just joined, this is Ulfie's channel. I don't know Ulfie's politics. He does not talk politics, I guess. So I do not give him the anarchist recommendation, but he is trying. I'm just like a plain anarcho-communist, but I think of varying strategies are the way to go. Okay, I'm glad that my channel is at least attracting the right types of anarchists. I get really annoyed of the ancoms who, like the... Oh, wait, what do you mean by varying strategies? Because there are two different directions you could go with that. Because there are like the anarcho-communists that are like super, you know, like we should work with tankies. And then there are the anarchists who are like, you know, most anarchisms are cool. I'm a most anarchisms are cool type of person. You're going to go eat? All right, later, Ulfie. Everyone say bye, Ulfie, if you can. You know that one quote by Desert on that other video of yours? That's real. Yeah. That's pretty much, that's my politics too. It's like my favorite quote from an anarchist book. That and, that one and, fuck, it's Enrico Malatesta's, at the end he says, if we fall without compromise tomorrow, we can be sure of victory. Or fuck, if we fall without compromise today, we can be sure of victory tomorrow. That one's a banger. I definitely focus on post-left, queer, and ecology-focused anarchism, but yeah, most anarchisms are cool. I'm going to take us shoving at the thing from all sides to take it down. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, shout out to Rico Malatesta. I've only read Anarchy by him, to be honest, but it's good. But yeah, post-left I think is pretty cool. Saying that quote is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. It's fucking lit. I'm actually surprised. I don't see many anarchists talk about that quote. I see so many other things quoted constantly, and I don't see that quoted very much. It's very quotable. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. This rain is annoying. I also think that Enrico Malatesta is definitely one of my more favorite anarcho-communist writers. Because I mean, in Anarchy, he just comes right out and says like, that anarchy is opposed to government. So many anarchists kind of like dance around government as if like there's a huge difference between the state and government. And they're just kind of like, well, anarchists hate the state, but government's cool. It's like, no, that's not really like, no, like it is anti-government. It's just like there's a way to govern yourself that isn't technically government, if that makes sense. It's like Enrico Malatesta, I don't think he even focuses on democracy that much. Malatesta writes a lot of good stuff. It's also pretty funny to see that debates from back then are pretty similar to now. Are they? I didn't even know that. I mean, I'm sure between like, damn, yeah. I mean, it's like probably the same, but before nihilism and like a lot of the post-left stuff came into being, because those are like, I don't know why, but just constantly up for debate, as if nihilists aren't anarchists, or anarcho-nihilists, I should say. I keep adjusting my mic. Hopefully that's not making a lot of squeaking noise. Fuck, I'm like struggling so much trying to keep up with the stream, then also figure out what I want to do with this fucking build. Okay, that definitely looks better than what it was. Okay. I'm glad to see, though, that my videos are getting suggested to anarchists. Did I talk about anarchism in the fucking Solar Sands video? I wonder if I actually said the word anarchism. I always try and at least mention it so that people know what I'm about. Fuck, how do I... Maybe I should make this taller. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do one more, maybe 2 more layers. But yeah, I like how Malatesta... I don't know this for sure, but I know in Anarchy he doesn't really talk about democracy all that much. I'm not going to say I don't take a huge position against democracy. I definitely don't, but I think that moving the focus a bit away from direct democracy toward freedom of association is important. It's something that Bookchin kind of did the opposite of, but I think there's value in Bookchin's writings. I'm not going to take a position against Bookchin either. That annoys me too. People who don't really grasp the opposite to authority part of anarchism. Yeah. The constant debate of the authority of expertise shit. Like, I just don't. That might be one of Mikhail Bakunin's like most annoying points, is that authority actually exists in the authority of expertise. And like, sure, that person's voice holds a sense of authority and like who you might listen to, but authority and credibility are not the same thing. Like, sure, the shoemaker is going to know more about making shoes, and you would ask the shoemaker about your fucking shoes, but that doesn't mean that they have authority. That just means their voice carries more credibility. Fucking hate that shit. Direct democracy through consensus can be good. Freedom of association is even better when achievable. A certain degree of compromise tends to become necessary the more people are involved. I'm going to read that again. Direct democracy through consensus can be good. Freedom of association is even better when achievable. A certain degree of compromise tends to become necessary the more people are involved. The word authority shouldn't be used there. You're right. Yeah, I agree with you when you agree with me. But on your previous point, yes. I think direct democracy can be fine, and I definitely do like consensus more than just like majoritarian democracy. But in the book... how am I forgetting the name of that book? Shit, what is it called? Fuck, is it To Our Friends? No. It's The Invisible Committee. Shit! To Our Friends is their follow-up book. What was the book before that? The Coming Insurrection. The Coming Insurrection. In that book, the Invisible Committee talks about a stronger focus on affinity groups, especially in the starting stages of social revolution. And I think that is an important thing to focus on. I think if we were to, I have no problem with direct democracy, especially, like take the Rojava Revolution and how they've grown to a size where it is kind of important. But I think sticking to affinity groups for the most part until you can liberate an area is important. Trying to use democracy in its earliest stages is probably not going to do much but hinder. But yes, there's value in direct democracy and consensus for sure. I don't think there's many parts of anarchism I take a staunch disagreement with, except for anarcho-capitalism. But I typically don't consider it because it's not anarchism. But then you get into like the mud with it, into like muddy water with it, and you like have agorism, which is like a lot of agorists are like, they call themselves left market anarchists, and they're still agorists and like in many ways anarcho-capitalists, but like with a focus on mutual aid and like maybe some more like mutualist type deals. But then like even mutualism's weird to me, because why would you want to maintain wage labor? Same with like anarchist collectivism with like labor like waivers and shit like that. I don't know. So that's why I would probably consider myself an anarcho-communist. So true, anarcho-capitalism is contradictory at its core. Mutualism can be okay, weird though. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, I don't know. I'd be okay with it, if like, and I think there's some value to like, like if you start a company, especially if like you have an anarchist, like let's say you have a media cooperative, like I think focusing on like a mutualist organization within that and like, worker co-ops, I think they're fine, but I don't think that they're going to be the foundation of a revolution. I think that they'll be like maybe the beginning stages of class consciousness for anarchists. But again, I don't have a staunch disagreement with mutualism. Fuck. Oh shoot, gotta go. Forgot to call my gay lover. Okay, you and your gay lover have fun. Bye-bye. Well, this stream has turned out better than I thought. I thought no one was going to show up, but talking about anarchism is awesome, so I've had fun. Okay. I think I'm going to make this the last layer of this part of the build. I am working kind of on a video right now for anyone that's in chat. How many people are in chat right now? I can delete that. Okay, don't need that up. Okay, I've got 3 concurrent viewers right now. All right. Well, anyone that's here right now or paying attention, I am kind of working. That isn't me saying bye. Yes, I figured. I thought you were saying it to Sloth. Part of me was like, okay, maybe Mel's leaving too. Whatever, that's cool. But fuck, God, yeah, I have to have ADHD. I lose my train of thought too easily. Yes, what was I saying? What the fuck was I? I'm working on a new video. I'm working on a new video. I saw this. I've known about it for a long time. It's this Ludwig Ogren video. He's a streamer, if you're not aware. He made this video way back. It's probably like 2 years old now, where he says something along the lines of YouTube is a skill and there's not much luck involved. And to prove it, one of the first things he does is he calls Mr. Beast and asks Mr. Beast whether or not he thinks YouTube is luck or skill. And Mr. Beast agrees that it's skill. And I just take some issue with that, and I'm working on a script It's pretty much complete, or most of the ideas I have are down. I just have to get it worked out more, and then that'll be a new video. I almost released a video after the success or the reach of the solar sands video to kind of keep the momentum or whatever, and then I was going to make a video about that video defending certain things I said because so many people took issue with weird parts of that video. And like thought I was advocating for villager equality and shit. But I decided not to because I didn't want to engage with it any further. And I didn't think it would make sense taking up space on my YouTube feed with just me like explaining what I said. So I didn't. Yeah, it's just straight up wrong. Even if you do everything right, the algorithm is just really random. Yeah, for sure. Fuck, what is it I want to do with this? I had such a clear fucking idea in my head for what I want to do with this. Oh, okay, I kind of remember it. Fuck. I guess I'll just go here. Shit, I'm out of shit to talk about. I'm just playing Minecraft, I guess. I've been listening to a lot of Elliott Smith recently and Billy Woods. What do we think about Billy Woods? He's kind of got some leftist tendencies. His dad was a Marxist, like an African Marxist. Maybe even Marxist-Leninist? I'm not sure. But Billy Woods, he's got bars, that's for sure. Fuck, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. But yeah, Billy Woods' album Maps came out this year. Yeah, this year. I have been listening to that shit on repeat pretty much since it came out. So, I like Billy Woods. Don't know all about his politics. I mean, when he does reference politics, it's almost always a tanky, which like gives me bad vibes. But, you know, I feel like that's, for political rappers, it's almost par for the course. They're either like tankies low-key, or they're like homophobic, like Immortal Technique, and he's like weirdly anti-vegan. Damn, what do we think about veganism? God, I got so many questions. I almost made a veganism and anarchism video. I had the thumbnail worked out and everything. It was, well, I'm not going to use it anymore if I even were to make that video because that thumbnail fucking sucks. But here, I'll pull it up. Here it is. Yeah. So this was my veganism and anarchy. I made this, God, a while ago. Is that a fucking tornado? What is that? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Which thing in the background is that? Oh, so it is the main. What the fuck? Do I have something weird going on in the background? What? Yeah, what is that? Oh my god, it's a Son Piker shirt. That is hilarious. That's funny. That's fucking funny. That is fucking funny. I didn't even realize I did that. Okay. Well, that was the thumbnail idea for the video. God, I'm my greatest audience, I guess. Yeah, I fucking fuck. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was gonna make that anarchism and vegan video, the vegan anarchism video. The video was gonna go something like, it's like. So I'm a vegan. I don't eat any animal product. I don't buy animal product. I don't buy things that are harming animals. But that is kind of a consumer choice. Veganism isn't really gonna fix anything. It is a market decision. And so that's what the video is about. How I think it's... So in a lot of ways, I'm an amoralist. I don't really, or a moral subjectivist. I don't really believe in like objective morality or anything like that. But, oh shit, that's a nice trident. Yeah, I don't believe in objective morality. So I don't believe necessarily that it's wrong to eat animals. But I do think that the conditions animals are in for most large-scale meat production is horrifying. But also, I'm not necessarily pro-abolishing the animal industrial... Oh, sorry, I am pro-abolishing the animal industrial complex. I just don't believe necessarily in, like, getting rid of eating meat. For one, because, like, plenty or almost all indigenous communities eat meat, eat flesh, and they're like the most ecologically sustainable communities on the planet. And so I don't think it's right to just write off meat consumption entirely, especially when it can be done ethically. And there are, you know, animals are a valuable part of local ecology. And if we were to, like, properly in place in our local ecology the way we should be, then I think animal consumption would present itself in a way that is good, like not just like morally justifiable, but like almost kind of good, you know, like, I don't know. That was kind of the idea. I'm still a vegan though, and I believe in animal liberation. That was like one of the main things I wanted to talk about with that video, is animal liberation and the value of groups like the ALF. But yeah, I'm a vegan that doesn't believe that veganism is the solution, if that makes sense. Fuck. I think it would have been a decent video. I don't know if I don't know if the writing was just off, or I just never got around to it. It's probably something. I don't know. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I ever wrote it. I think it was just a video idea I always had. I also was going to make recently, or at least like 5 months ago, I was going to make a J.K. Rowling video after my trans kids rant. Sounds like it would have been all right. Yeah, I think it would have been decent. Maybe. But recently I was thinking about, or again, like 5 months ago, I was thinking about doing a J.K. Rowling video. But there are much better videos out there, like fucking Kaylin Conrad and ContraPoints' videos on J.K. Rowling. And what I did was essentially just another rant. And I kind of feel like I accomplished that with the trans kids rant. So I didn't make that, or I didn't like release it. I recorded it. I just didn't. I like watched it back and I was like, yeah, no, I don't. This isn't. I'm not adding enough to this conversation. Huh. Oh shit, I came down here. The whole purpose of me coming down here was to get oak wood. Yeah, and I don't have much. Okay, yeah, let me put... Oh, I might need those. Shit! Fuck! Okay. I think I'm done with sandstone. Okie dokie. I gotta go mine some oak wood. I asked Ulfie earlier what he thought my build was. What do you think it is, Mel? Just because, like, sometimes I don't know if I'm actually building something that looks like anything. So curious to see what you think it is. Maybe I should get some music going or something. No, I don't want to do music. It looks like a Japanese temple. Damn. Okay. Yeah, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. And like low-key the tower part that I'm about to build is probably gonna low-key look like that too, so I can see where you got that from. Ulfie hit it right on the head. Like, is that a nail reference or a metaphor? Nail reference? No, is that a fucking nail metaphor? Hit the nail on the head. Yeah. Hit the nail on the head. He said that it looked like Viking aesthetic, and he said it looked kind of like a library, which is exactly what it is. So he got it exactly. Japanese is interesting though. It was definitely part of what was in my head, especially for what I'm trying to build right now. Is definitely like old, like is that like ancient Japan, or is that just like medieval Japan, like shonen era? I think it would be like shonen. That's a type of anime. Shogun. I meant shogun era, like feudal Japan. I think they have a different word for it, but it's essentially what it was. The time of ninjas and samurai. A lot of parallels with the knights of Europe, Northern Europe. Damn, streaming is fucking hard. How am I just supposed to keep talking? I spend like 8 hours a day just staring at my screen mining. Like I don't talk at all. You know, I just like sit there. The most talking I get is like sometimes my mom will come in to the room and she'll just like start talking to me. It's best I get. I've got a question. Mel, what kind of do you watch other anarchist channels on YouTube? You wouldn't do any better? I mean, yeah, unless you've done this before. I mean, if you're starting out, we'd probably be in about the same boat, yeah. Plus, I have it easy. I have people in the chat, so. But yeah, what other anarchists do you talk to? Or not talk to, do you watch? Do you watch Andrewism? It's definitely my favorite anarchist channel. Oh shit, I need to fucking mend my axe. Can't believe I didn't notice that. Anarch, Zoe Baker, Andrewism. Yeah, that's par for the course. I think that's pretty much like, they're just like the anarchists pretty much to watch. I don't really watch Anarch all that much. I think Anarch, I don't know, maybe it's something about his voice or just like what he talks about. I think it's just a little annoying. Sorry, Anarch. I love you, Anarch. Yeah, Zoe is good for history, for sure. Gee, that's a good point for Ulfie earlier. Zoe Baker has terrible editing. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of her. It's just like, the editing is like, it's not good. She just has images up on screen, you know? So like editing doesn't always have to be top tier shit. Also, Mel, what are your pronouns, if you don't mind? Mel sounds feminine to me, but I don't want to assume. She, they. Cool. Getting no skeletons. Oh, screen name? Well, you don't have to give me your real name. Cool. Where'd you get Mel from? Is that from something? Maybe Undertale Megalovania? That'd be cool. I've never actually played Undertale. So don't ask me questions about Undertale. Because I don't know. what is Mel from? Mel Gibson? Are you a big Mel Gibson fan? It's like a rearranging of my old username. Oh. What the fuck? Wait. What was it? Do you want to? Can you tell me your old username? I'm curious how Mel came from something. Was it like Elm or Mlel or yeah, that's all I got. Lelm. Mlel. I think it'd be funny if it was Mlel. Or Mel just must be short. Like, it must be a rearranging and then you shorten it, right? That's gotta be. Like, maybe it was like Amarillo. Okay, so it is a shortening. Didn't remove some letters. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Amarillo. Amarillo is a cool name, too. Amarillo. What is that? Oh, it just sounds like Amarillo. That's what I'm thinking of. Wait, is Amarillo, is that in New York or in Texas? I'm so bad with geography. It has nothing to do with your name. I'm just, again, ADHD. But, yeah. Yeah, before I figured out my trans stuff, it was King Yummy, as you can see up here. I do not like to use the word king anymore, but yellow in Portuguese, but with 2 L's. Oh, okay. I have ADHD too. It's okay. That's real. Portuguese. Damn, I don't know shit about Portuguese. I just know that, like, in South America, pretty much every country except Brazil speaks Spanish, and Brazil speaks Portuguese. Oh, you're from Brazil. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Amarillo. Well, would you say like Amarillo? I don't know. Is Portuguese like Spanish? Are the rules similar? I mean, Portugal's right next to Spain. And Brazil's in Southern America with everyone else, you know, just hanging out. And do you guys say the double L? If you do, if it is like kind of the Y, do you say it like a J? Don't they do that in Spain with Spanish? It's like, if it's got 2 L's, it's like yo, like Ajo, like for ELLO, or like, I don't remember Spanish, bruh. Or it's like Ella or Aya, Asia. I don't know. It's been a while. I only speak English. Portuguese is pretty similar, but there are also a lot of differences. Yeah. It's kind of like, I think that's similar to like Dutch and German, right? They're like really similar, but they've got a couple differences, or like Flemish and Dutch. But yeah, Portuguese and a lot of differences. Is it a lot of the differences like grammatical and like how you say it, or is it just like the vocabulary is like way different, or is it all of the above? Pronunciation is significantly different. Okay. Okay. So then a lot of it's, foreigners say Portuguese sound like Russian sometimes. Really? That's interesting. Especially because Russia's so fucking far from Portugal, and then you're in fucking Brazil. Damn. That's wild. You know, I have noticed a lot of trans girls are from Brazil. I see Brazil in the bio of trans girls on Twitter all the time. I don't get it, but I've seen it a lot online. Damn, that is weird. Yeah, you probably wouldn't get it if you when you speak the language. It's weird when people compare it to other things. Like one time I was watching. I don't remember what I was watching, but someone said that their grandma who only spoke Hindi would like make fun of English by saying wishy-washy. Like apparently that was like her impression of English, wishy-washy, which I think is hilarious. And I don't understand it at all. Stream is lagging? Damn. Do I got like mega latency right now? Or is it just like, where's my audio fucked? I'm back? Okay. Shit. What was the last thing I said? Fuck. I don't know if you heard it, but I said that I watched something earlier. I don't know if you heard that. I said it seems like a lot of trans girls are from Brazil. I see a lot of, like, I'll like see it like on Twitter, like a trans girl, and then like I'll look in her bio and it says from Brazil. Yeah, it's hard to notice if you speak the language. Yeah. So I was saying, with that, I don't remember. I think it was a stand-up special. I think it was Aziz Ansari. He said his grandma said that English, like she only spoke Hindi, and she thought English sounded like wishy-washy, which I just think is weird. It doesn't make much sense to me. Fucking wishy-washy. I don't even feel like there's that many W's in English. But I guess I'm wrong. Or, I mean, I guess from an outsider's perspective, it seems like there is. Oh, I probably need to eat something at some point. I had someone on Instagram say I should eat a mango on stream. They were just like begging me. And like I don't eat mangoes. To be honest, I don't like mangoes. It kind of sounds like that. You think English sounds like wishy-washy? Okay. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I just don't get it. The thing that stands out for most Brazilians about English is how you pronounce the R's. The R's? Like, oh, because we go R, instead of like pronouncing it like a D. Like, cause does Portuguese, well, I know Spanish, they roll it. How do Portuguese say like, here, I'll look it up. Portuguese. Yeah, because even like Portuguese, you guys wouldn't say Portuguese pronunciation. The R sounds the same for Portuguese and Spanish. Okay. RS. It sounds like a J. Letters sound like J. Wait, the letters like J sound different though. Oh yeah, because it's like you guys. Well, I mean, Spanish pronounces it like an H. Is that how Portuguese does it too? Like the ja thing.
Rato. Reação. Receber.
What the?
Resto. Rio.
What? Wait, you guys, when it's at the start of a word, you guys pronounce it like an H? There's an HR sound and like a DR sound? Hato? Mouse is hato? That's weird. That's wild. It's not weird. It's like, whatever, but...
Rir. Risada. Roubar.
Roubar.
Roupa.
Roupa.
Rua.
Rua.
Rude.
Rude. Rude!
Enrascada.
UDE is Uji? What the? Man, that's wild. Yeah, Portuguese sounds a lot different from Spanish. Oh, wait, yeah, let's hear it.
Amor.
Amor.
Calor.
Calor.
Carne. Firme.
Firme.
Inferior.
Inferior.
Ir. Morte.
Fuck.
Amor.
Amor.
Calor.
Calor.
Carne.
Carne. See, I can do that one. Firme.
Inferior.
Inferior.
Ir.
Ir.
Morte.
Morte.
Superior.
Che. Superior. Oh, wait, is that how you guys said superior? Wait, how did he say superior?
Superior.
Superior. Okay, yeah. That is wild. Carne. Carne. Damn, oh, so wait, man, this is cool. It actually shows you all the different, like, shit, what is that? Like the different accents within Portuguese. That's pretty cool. So this is how you kind of do it with the D.
Amor.
Amor. That's someone. That sounds like someone English trying to learn.
Calor.
Color.
Carne.
Carne.
Firme.
Firme.
Inferior.
Inferior. You're from the northern part of Brazil? Is that where Sao Paulo is? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't like looking things up. I don't want my shit to autofill and be weird. Brazil. Also, yeah, I think I'm good at the rolling the R just because I had so much practice with Spanish. Like way back in school. I was just kind of good at it. Oh, let me look up map. Damn. Brazil is fucking massive. I just want to say that. Are you from like northern part, like near the Amazon, or are you from just like northern somewhere else? You don't have to give me an exact. I'm not trying to like dox you. I'm just curious. So where's Sao Paulo? Oh, it's like south. Okay, so yeah, you're not near that. Okay.
Verde.
Verde. Yeah, in Spanish it's verde or verde. 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 Shit, I don't want to die. Okay, actually I'm good. There's not much hostility around here. Well, it's the Amazon region. Like if you Google Brazil North, I think you see it. Okay, here 1 second. Fuck. Beep. Okay. Shit, where was the other thing I was looking at? God damn it. Okay, map. Let's put it up here. Yeah, we can go to maps. Yeah, this is the Amazon River, right? Ah, God, I don't know shit. I'm such an ignorant American. This is like the Amazon basin, right? So then you're somewhere up in here. Okay. Cool. So then in your area, they pronounce the, do they pronounce the R more like Sao Paulo region? That, in Rio and most northern parts, because it says here in most northern parts, they do the
superior,
the H sound.
Carne.
That
firme,
firme,
inferior,
inferior,
ir,
ir,
morte.
Okay. So it's probably just like, all right, yeah, because here in Texas. I just doxed myself. Well, I'm from Texas. I don't care. I'll say it. But in Texas, like people talk, like people really draw out their words like this, but like I don't talk like that at all. I kind of sound like a lot of people think I'm from fucking like Wisconsin and shit like that, the Midwest of America. So like I can see definitely like it's not going to be clear cut. Like just like this is where they have this R pronunciation, this is where they have this R. It's like probably just going to be like a majority based thing. Because I mean, even in like my area, most people talk kind of just like a normal American accent. But then if you go rural, like if you just get out of the city, then it can get pretty. You can get that draw real quick for sure. But yeah, okay. Like even my little brother, he's got the draw. He definitely sounds like he's from Texas. So does my mom. Damn, so that's wild. I didn't realize that there was like 8 different, or not 8, but like 2 or 3 different like R sounds. And one of them sounds like H. That is crazy. That's awesome. Ache. It's like ache. Or a ha. Ha. Well, that's for the T. Or was it like the D or whatever? That D sound. Anyway, cool. Portuguese is interesting. That's wild. I mean, Spanish can get pretty interesting too, just because of like how many different places speak it. But like how in Spain they speak their S's with a lisp, which I believe, if I'm not wrong, the origin of that is comes from the royalty having like birth defects, and they had a lisp, and everyone else started using it to make him feel better. The stereotype for how Texans sound is really similar to how it sounds in the northeast region here. It's funny that it's a rural sort of place too, like our equivalent of the South. Yeah. I think just like certain accents, I mean, even like across languages, I think there's gonna be similarities in like the draw that comes from being in different regions of your home country, for sure. I fucking love the Texas accent though. I mean, not like the wealthy Texas accent, but like the hick Texas accent. It's like my favorite shit. When I meet like an older person with that accent, I'm just like happy, you know? Unless, you know, they're like racist, but you know, hopefully it doesn't come up. But yeah, like the rich Texas kind of is like annoying. Of course, I just hate rich people, but the accent that rich people have in Texas is just like, it's not even interesting. Wasn't there a coup in Brazil? Like they did the same shit that America did January 6th in America. They did a similar thing in Brazil like last year. Didn't that happen? I'm like pretty sure. I remember seeing all the people in their like Brazilian jerseys and shit. I remember seeing the footage. Popular Front, I think, talked about it. What happened with that? I'm curious. I didn't like follow up on it. Okay, later. Okay. God, I get tired of these fucking bows. Okay, my axe is almost done, then I can head back to the base. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I don't need to do my pickaxe or anything. Back to the base. Oh shit, that was quick. I thought you were gonna take longer. So yeah, what happened with the Brazilian coup or whatever? I guess it wasn't a coup because they weren't successful, right? Well, I mean, I guess a coup doesn't have to be successful, but it's more like a riot or like the same thing that happened on January 6th. It was kind of like, at least Actually, the one in Brazil looked like less tame than the one in America. So I'm curious what you have to say about it. The Bolsonaro. Yeah, so Bolsonaro, he's kind of like the... he's like almost like the Trump of Brazil. Not really, because Trump is like a completely different political entity, but he's just like super conservative and shit, right? I mean, they were all wearing the flag, which tells me that they're probably nationalists. Damn, what should I guess I can... Bing, 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 bing. Oh, fuck it. Did I strip? Ah! They're definitely nationalists? Yeah, that's what I figured. Hot take, but nationalism is not epic. I know, crazy for an anarchist to say, but... I don't know if you're still typing, but... What's up, Wolfie? We're talking about the Brazilian coup right now. Is it a coup? Mel, I don't know if you're in the middle of typing, but if you could let me know if you would consider that a coup, that'd be cool. Yeah, I would say it's probably an inaccurate comparison. Just from everything I know about him. Oh, you said it isn't an inaccurate comparison. Okay, it isn't. Okay. I mean, what do you think makes him the same? Also, if you could say whether or not you'd consider it a coup. But I mean, definitely the turn of events of like all those people like running amok, they call it a coup attempt. When you say they, who do you mean? Like the Bolsonaroists? Are they like... Yeah, it was a coup. It was epic. Is it Bolsonaroists or Bolsonarists? Bolsonarists. The news called it a coup. Yeah, it's definitely what they did here in America for January 6th. January 6th. I don't know if this is how it was for Brazil, but I know here on January 6th, it was weird because, you know, I was an anarchist at the time when it happened, and I just kind of felt off about it because it almost like wasn't even a coup. It was just kind of like the cops were just like letting them in. Like it wasn't like they took over the place and were like they were demanding that Trump be reinstated, and like they believed that the deep state like removed Trump from power and that all the votes were like fraudulent, and that like the silent majority was going to win and shit. Like it was weird and fascist, and they were trying to overturn it. But like they were just let in. It wasn't like, it was hardly even a riot. And once they got in there, they were just kind of hanging out. Now there were like dangerous people in a sense. Like they had like the zip ties and they were ready to like capture people and shit. Like they were being weird, but it really shows that the police and these people are all in the same. They are, yeah. I mean, no, police are almost entirely conservative. I mean, they're like upholding their government to such an extent, you know. Ulfie, this is going to be a hot take. I don't know if you're going to agree with this, but here on this channel, we do think all cops are bastards. But yeah, damn, that is weird. Because it just sounds like it was like the exact same shit. But the Brazilian one looked almost more violent, or at least more destructive, I should say. Like it seemed like a lot more property got damaged. But the security killed a person on January 6th here in the U.S. Also, Ulfi, like, burnt documents and stole art pieces. Yeah, I saw a lot of just, like, shit like that. Again, I've only seen, like, a little bit of footage, but a lot of it, in both instances, it just seemed like trying to cause a ruckus just to cause a ruckus because they were upset. Was it, so did, like, in Brazil, did they fucking, did they, like, vote out Bolsonaro or something? Is that what happened? Was it the same thing with Trump? Also, Ulfi, yeah, you don't get mad at others' opinions even if you believe in other things. So you would say that cops are not all bastards. Is that what you believe? Yeah, okay. So is Bolsonaro, so he's not president now. I'm guessing he's going to be running again, just like Trump. And ran away to it. He went to another country? Was, like, the government after him? Were they gonna, like, impeach, or not impeach, but indict him or something? Like, put him on trial like they did here with Trump? He ran away like Ted Cruz? Did he really? It's wild. How did the Bolsonaros feel about that? I mean, they're such nationalists and he wouldn't even stay in his own country. Yeah, I know some are bad, but I believe that the majority are good, and usually the bad cops don't get what they deserve. Okay, Ulfi, that's certainly a take. So what is it you think that good cops do, exactly? And I'm guessing, so you believe in putting cops on trial, it sounds like? Is that fair to assume? Like in the instance of, like, George Floyd and all that. Like Derek Chauvin. Yeah, you believe in putting him on trial. Okay. All right. I mean, that's better than most people, I would say. But so one of the things is that I have to say about that, first of all, is just that. So I'm an anarchist, and as much as I don't like the police, I don't believe in the justice system either, and I don't believe in trying police officers. I guess the argument could be made as a step in the right direction in that, like, police being, you know, like, knowing that at some point, you know, like, if they continue to do wrong, it could come back to bite them. I guess it's, like, a decent idea, but like hypothetically it's a good idea, but I just, like, I don't believe in the justice system or, like, using fear as a way to keep people on good behavior. And I think that that's what the institution of policing is. I think it's a way to keep people in check by using fear, without ever getting to the root of the problems that cause crime, especially violent crime, which people think cops are so necessary for. And in a lot of instances, when you see areas defund the police in favor of social programs, or in instances where people need to band together for a common goal, you don't need institutions like policing. And so I'm against policing for that purpose, because it's an institution of fear that in the long run is not necessary, especially when people are taken care of. I can understand where you're coming from. You know, I was once a liberal. I'm not calling you a liberal, but I held similar positions. But yeah, and when I say all cops are bastards, when I say that, I'm not saying that policing... Yeah, the issue with police is institutional. So yeah, what I was about to say with saying all cops are bastards, it's like... So sometimes liberals or left-adjacent people or leftists, people who call themselves that, they'll say that it's all cops are bastardized instead of all cops are bastards. I don't personally believe that. I think all cops are bastards for a specific reason, but I'll get into that. The idea of all cops are bastardized is the idea that the institution of policing is bastardized. Like police aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and therefore the institution is bastardized. But I don't believe that. I believe that policing is functioning the way it should, because like Mel pointed out, the institution of policing is institutional. Oh, wait, here, Mel said something. I agree, ACAB, but a small issue I have is the slogan. It seems like a value judgment instead of directing focus at a social role that the police fill. That's true. That's real. I think I agree. I still like to say ACAB, and I definitely don't enjoy the presence of police officers, whether or not one might consider them good people in their personal lives. Because, you know, as Mel pointed out, the institution is what is the problem, not the people. And to me, signing up to do a job that serves, like, its almost entire purpose is to keep people in line through fear. And, you know, high likelihood of them, like, beating their wives, first of all. Police officers have, like, a much higher rate than any other group of assaulting their spouses. So, I mean, it's like 40% of cops beat their spouses. So, I mean, even, like, saying that, like, most of them are good, I feel like is, I mean, if you got 40% of people abusing their spouses, I feel like it's a high number. But yeah, it's the institution that's the problem, but I still think not only signing up to wear the badge, but then staying once you see what happens, like what the institution actually does. Because there are some cops who, like, think back on it and they'll be like, yeah, it was pretty much like every day people were just, like, hoping to get their first kill on a black guy. You know, it's not all that uncommon an occurrence for people to outline what horrible shit police do and say in private. So I don't know. I would say it's institutional, but I also think that there is a certain type of person that becomes a police officer. Not only becomes, but then stays a police officer. But you're entitled to your own opinion. Maybe I'll make a ACAB video at some point that'll better outline all of my ideas on it. Shit. What was I gonna... One bad apple spoils a bunch. Yeah, exactly. It's like the idea of, like, oh shit. You know, if one apple's rotten, that rot spreads. But again, the institution is rotten, so it's almost like putting those apples in a fermentation jar. It's like they're bound to rot or ferment, I guess, in that instance, but still. Ulfie, what do you think about a world without laws? What do you think about that? And in a world like that, what do you think would, how do you think it would police itself? Or do you think it would police itself? I'm curious. Yeah, I agree, Val. I think that would be anarchy. Shit, what did I come down here for? I came down here for a specific thing. Maybe I'm just turning this to... Yeah, I'm getting more stairs, I bet. That's what I was doing. Ulfie, if you don't want to type out all your shit, Maybe I can add you to a Discord call or something. You can talk about it there. Mel, do you think this is starting to look good? Ulfie too, if you want to chime in. I feel like a world without laws would be decent or good. Okay. So what is it that makes you think that a world without laws is good, but then you think that, you know, like policing is necessary today? Or at least that, I guess you didn't say policing is necessary, did you? Yeah, no, sir, but majority, yeah. Yeah, okay. So you didn't say policing is necessary, but do you think policing is necessary, one? And two, how do you hold that policing is necessary, but then also that a world without laws would be good? Or do you think that world without laws would still somehow police itself? Oh, wait, I fucked this up. Yeah, I fucked this up. Yeah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh, oh, oh. God damn it! Shit! Ah! Because from my understanding, most of the time, a lot of people won't do crimes. Okay, sorry, I'm like trying to pick up my stuff. I need to move the chat closer to my bing, 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 closer to my screen because I cannot see that shit. Okay, did I pick everything up? Did I pick everything up? Stare. And don't forget about this, Ulfie, for your videos. Here, I'll stay there so you can remember what it's called. Shit. Oh, I was going to read what you said, but I also want to move this chat closer to my screen. Because from my understanding, most of the time a lot of people won't do the crimes, but at the same time, it would be hard to deal with. I'm trying to explain it best I can. Yeah, if you want to hop in a call, if you think that would be easier, you can, but you can keep texting in chat. I don't have a problem with that. I can definitely understand how hard it is to fucking, yeah. Okay. I have to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to block myself off. Go ahead and type what you're going to say in chat. I'll be right back. Oh, I did not mean to open that. Okay. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. All right. I believe policing is good, but not always needed. Like some things we need cops to do, but then we have other things they don't need to do. Okay. So you believe in what? Like incorporating, like social workers, to do more. What's up, Mel? I also just got back. So you believe in using social workers to take care of what? The more like sensitive things? Not much. I'm pretty much just started talking, Mel. What did you say, Mel? When you remove crimes from economic incentive, which is like 90% of crimes, what remains is stuff like physical assault or sexual abuse. I think that's the kind of thing a community is much more suited for than a justice system. I completely agree. It should also be stated that I think in a lot of ways... Okay, Ulfie, that's what you believe? All right, I'll get back to that. I believe in a lot of ways, too, with anarchism over just achieving a sort of communism or socialism, I should say. I think anarchism, with its focus on abolishing authority, you might actually have at least a lower likelihood of things like that happening. I'm not going to act like it's going to completely abolish it, but I think that I agree with you completely that sensitive shit like that is something that the community needs to deal with, and that the conventional justice system wouldn't be able to actually, well, literally cannot. It has historically not been able to handle it. But yeah, Ulfie, so you believe... So what is it that cops should take care of? So if you need social workers for, like, more sensitive areas, then what is it that you need cops for? I'm curious. Should I... Mel, that is such a good point. Such a beautifully made point. I can't agree more. Yeah, let's put this back. What time zone is Brazil on? Probably the same as Texas, right? Is Texas right above Brazil? Cops should deal with threats. Oops. Cops should deal with threat. Oh, God damn it. You guys didn't tell me that I was fucking not showing Minecraft. It's 9 p.m. right now? Okay, so no, you're off by a bit. Yeah, it's like 7 for me. Cops should deal with threats that normal people couldn't deal with, like armed robberies, attempted murders, and stuff like that. I also feel like police should be more into their community, so more people will get to know them. Okay, so you believe in better incorporating police within the community. Okay. That's an opinion, for sure. And I can see where you got that from, 100%. Sorry, sound like a fucking Canadian. Yeah, I need to focus on one of the things you said. I'm just like thinking about Minecraft. I should probably leave that open so I can, yeah. Okay. So what you said, I'm going to read it again. Cops should deal with threats that normal people couldn't deal with, like armed robberies, attempted murders, and stuff like that. I also feel like police should be more into their community. So I think Mel said it well. That rhymes. That things like murder and especially robbery, like literally robbery, like when I'm like, it's almost entirely determined by like, a lot of it is poverty. So poverty is what causes a lot of the what you would call like high crime areas. And of course, in America, a lot of those areas, or a majority of them, are black because of heavy redlining and the fact that America has continued to try and keep black people in a state of economic slavery. But the reason you have those like instances of crime, I'm not going to act like a person would have no incentive to like steal when there's nothing to steal, but like it definitely wouldn't be armed, you know? Like the reason people like do armed robbery is because like they pretty much have no other options. And so if you had a society where they do have other options, where literally like that is hardly even an option, then I really don't think that armed robbery would be an issue. I think that a lot of the time murder happens for similar reasons. Armed robbery gone wrong, or you know, just whatever the fuck. It's just like, or you know, sometimes like someone, you know, did you wrong, and you just like, sometimes you literally like, someone's just like, I'm gonna go kill them, and they do it. But again, like a lot of those situations don't really perpetuate in a system where people are treated equally and have equal access to what they need to survive. That reaction, that like murderous or robbing reaction is a reaction, if anything, to poverty, like Mel said. Also, alienation is a big thing. And in a world where the community matters more, like you mentioned with cops, like if maybe cops should be part of their communities more or whatever. With that too, God, I'm fucking losing my train of thought. Fuck, maybe I should pull up some statistics. Maybe that might help me. Or we can look up some studies. Why crime? So let's look up why crime, okay? What are the causes of crime? No, let's look up study. Or let's just look Google Scholar. Why crime? Yes, I mean, this first one is the economics of crime. So I guess, is this like an actual study? How do I... This is a book. This is not a book. Is this a PDF? What is this? Okay, I guess this would work. Is this... How do I check if it's peer-reviewed? Mel, can you tell me how to check if it's peer-reviewed? I'm not sure. Because just because it's on a site like this does not mean it's actually credible. But, okay, it's cited by 207. And it has 189 references. I guess that's probably fine. Look, let's just read this. Crime is a major activity in the U.S. with implications for poverty and the allocation of public and private resources. The economics of crime focuses on the effect of incentives on criminal behavior, the way decisions interact in a market setting, and the use of a benefit-cost framework to assess alternative strategies to reduce crime. This essay shows that most empirical evidence supports the role of incentives in the criminal decision. Legitimate labor market experiences, sanctions including incarceration, and the risk of apprehension all influence decisions to engage in crime. See, that's a good point. Literally, the existence of cops and the justice system make it more likely for you to do crime again. So if we were to abolish the police and the justice system, people continuing to stay in a paradigm of crime would at least greatly reduce. I can't make sweeping judgments, of course. I'm not sure. You could always try navigating the cited sources on Wikipedia. I usually do that. Yeah, how do I... But yeah, this seems to support my... This was the first thing that showed up, Ulfi, and it supports mine. Economics and, you know, things like prisons they perpetuate crime. Prisons are the universities of crime maintained by the state. Was Kropotkin the one that said that? Yeah, that's totally real. I've been saying prisons are universities of crime for a while. I didn't know that was Kropotkin. Crime and society. Oh, damn. How fucking long is this? I just need conclusions, people. He did? Okay, cool. Gender in crime. Patterns in crime. I don't need books, guys. I just want... What is a crime? See, that's also... There's like a whole like philosophical debate on like whether or not... Oh, you said use Wikipedia. Maybe I'll try that. There's a whole philosophical debate on whether or not certain things should be even considered crime. Or like what even is a crime? You know? But that's philosophical. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay, I looked up crime. What do I do now, Mel? Fucking... I guess this might give us... Crime is an unlawful act punished by a state or other authority. A lot of things are crimes, Ulfie. But you were just saying violent crimes, so whatever. I get it. Bad points being made by point. I get it. Causes. Okay, basic analysis of criminal behavior is determined by a cost-benefit analysis. A person that commits a crime act typically believes that its benefits will outweigh the risk of being caught and punished. Negative economic factors such as unemployment, income inequality, significantly increase the incentive to commit crime, where severe punishments decrease the incentive in some cases. Social factors similarly, see, this is what I was saying about alienation. Crime corresponds heavily with social integration. Groups that are less integrated with society or that are forcibly integrated with society are more likely to engage with crime or engage in crime. Involvement in the community, such as through a church, decreases the likelihood of crime, while associating with criminals increases the likelihood of becoming a criminal as well. So it's like it's almost entirely like environment based. So like Ulfie, I don't even know if you're still here, but like it seems to me like I mean, I'm an anarchist, so of course I believe this, but crime is mostly caused by poverty. And the way to abolish that is through defunding the police. You know, if you're going to take the liberal standpoint, it'd be defunding the police and using that funding to instead fund things which will actually reduce crime instead of just punishing it. Because all that punishment will do is just bring them back to crime. Now, of course, a liberal could make the argument that in places where the prisons aren't as horrifying as in America, crime recidivism is actually not as high. So technically, you could just reform the prisons, but I don't like making that point because, yeah, like Mel just said, you should abolish prisons because prisons are literally cages that you put people in. And that's fucked up, especially when we understand that crime is caused by poverty. It just seems weird to punish the individuals for systemic crimes, which kind of goes against, it goes with like the whole like not thinking all cops are bastards, and yet we believe that cops should be used to take care of crime. It doesn't, it doesn't track, in my honest opinion. Oh, how long have I been streaming for now? Oh, it doesn't say. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just keep going. Ulfie, I don't mean to corner you. I don't know if you left or if you're still here and just not talking, but feel free to say whatever. I'm not trying to keep you from talking. I'm just an anarchist, so I'm always going to be against prisons and police. This has been good though. I might end the stream in the like next 30 minutes to an hour or whatever. But it's been fun. I did not expect anybody to turn up. It's been nice. It's been epic. And I've had a good time. You can feel all my opinions? Yeah. I mean, I would just suggest fucking, you know, obviously my own videos because I love me. But also if you want to check out Andrewism on YouTube, he's got a lot of good resources. And his content is pretty easily digestible, more than a lot of anarchists, which is probably why he's been so successful. Oh, new subscriber, I guess. So, yeah, here's Andrewism. He's got a lot of good videos. This video is probably what I would suggest for you. We need to rethink justice. Oh, hey, look, Pirate Bay reference. Pirate Bay. I would definitely suggest you watch We Need to Rethink Justice. And pretty much all of these are good. Just watch whatever you want. I wonder if does he have any on police? Mel, do you know if he has any on police? I don't think he does. I guess that maybe he just, I don't remember, but maybe he talks about it in What is Justice. Parenting a Better Future is also really good if you want some words on youth liberation. And on my channel, Ulfie, I have a whole playlist for a recommended if you want to check that out. There are good resources that would explain it better than I do. But you can also watch my videos too. I haven't actually like gotten too much into theory on my channel, and that's what Andrewism does more. I'm low-key more of a commentary channel. Pretty much my only video essay is me talking about why anarchism is not the same as other leftist ideologies. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I just didn't know if he had like a one that was like specifically honed in on it. Your opinions change a lot? Yeah, I don't know how old you are, Ulfie, but mine did for a long time too. His videos on justice is good. His video on justice is good. Mm-hmm. I think I have it. I think I have the justice video in my recommended to watch. Ulfie, also changing opinions is fine as long as you just like keep your mind open, I guess, but like also not just open in general, but open to like reason, because you don't want to just like, I don't know, because I don't want to just be like, yeah, keep your mind open, and then tomorrow like you listen to someone talk about why black people are taking over the white race, and then you go, you know what, I was just told to keep my mind open, so I fuck with what these guys are saying. Like, don't do that, but just try and engage with, like, facts, I guess. Also, I might stream... I don't know if I'll ever stream again on this channel, but I mean, maybe again at some other point. But I streamed yesterday, and I'm going to keep streaming the Walking Dead Telltale series on my LibSocs channel, my old gaming channel. If you guys want to go check that out. Kropotkin has a quick little essay on prisons. Oh, okay, cool. I haven't obviously read that, but I have read. There's a book by Detritus, or it's not a book, it's a little pamphlet kind of thing, quick, small little thing. It's about Kropotkin escaping prison. That one's pretty good. I'll try to show up. Yeah, you guys, I'm keeping the VODs up on LibSocs if you want to watch them there too. You don't have to, or if you just want to show up, it's cool. The thing is on the Telltale game, or on the Telltale streams, I don't talk to the chat, so... do whatever you want. I was just letting you guys know. I just don't know if I'll really stream again here, so. I'm gonna finish this up, this whatever the fuck I'm doing here, and then maybe I'll end it here, or end it right after. Oh shit! Did I not show you where libsocks? Here, this is, yeah, libsocks. This is it. This is the gaming channel. And this is where the lives will be. So, also there's also a libsocks VOD channel. I'm probably going to start uploading pretty much every VOD of mine to this. So I might even upload the VOD of this live stream. I might put it here too. We'll see. Don't look, it's kind of old, so don't judge the like Belle Delphine thing. I thought it was funny at the time, but I've seen a lot of leftists online and a lot of anarchists talk about how Belle Delphine like supports pedophilia, and I definitely don't want to be associated with that. So I will change it at some point. And also, you guys are not obligated whatsoever to be there at the Walking Dead streams, and it probably won't be as interesting. So thank you for just showing up for this. I don't think anyone from my Instagram did, but I've had fun. My new Instagram is not popping like my old one was. But I also like hardly ever post, so that's why. Hey man, no pressure whatsoever. I'm pretty much just doing it. A friend of mine wanted to see what options I would, or what decisions I would make. So he really wanted me to play, and I said I would, since he can't always watch me, I would stream them and upload them so he could see them. So they're mostly for him. But I think I'm also going to play Detroit Become Human once I'm done with it. Oh, shit. Alright, I think I'm just going to end the stream here because it's hard for me to focus on finishing this up and talking to stream. So, I'll see you guys later. It has been fun. It has been epic. Sorry, popping my back. Later, guys. Have a good rest of your days. Mel, it's late for you, but have a good night. Later.